All right, boys. First YouTube video of the year. Let's go. Look at this. This is some weather right here. Got a scratch on my eye, you know, normal stuff. But we're gonna take the 4Runner. All of my batteries, my Milwaukee batteries, are shot. So I went to put a pressure sensor on the Zephyr because we're planning on going to the dyno and checking the turbos, checking the motor, seeing if everything is just kosher with each other, and realized both batteries are shot that I've got, and most of my batteries are in my work truck, so I need more batteries. I actually need another impact. I need a couple of things. I got some Christmas money from my grandparents, so I might as well buy a one of those. So ride along with me and let's see if we can survive this. West Virginia, baby, let's go. We've got this nice snowstorm. Let's get it. Let's go get us, see if they're open. Hey, there is not a lot of people out here, but check out that unit. Shoo! Gang gang, let's get it. Let's go see if they got some batteries or what I'm wanting here. This bad boy up. And the haul. Decided to try these M12 fuels out. I messed with one the other day at Ferguson. And shout out to Ace. They price matched the exact part number to Home Depot, if you guys know. They also had a deal where if you buy, you know how most places do, buy this, get this free. Well, I'm down 2 batteries M18 at the house, so we got 2 now. So it is throwing down, boys. Throwing down. These are some big old snowflakes. So all right, we can now officially head back to the homestead. Let's get it. All right, a few hours later, we're dark outside now. It has came down. I don't think we can see out my nasty window, can we? Oh yep, Cashler made himself a pile of snow. You can see out there it's nasty. Somebody also left the garage door open up until I started doing all this. And yeah, so real quick, the fuel impact and drill, excuse the mess here, we're charging things. These are my TikTok batteries for my M12 stuff. I'm pretty much going to probably start doing M12 stuff at the house, the majority of like my small stuff. I'm going to get some, not the impacts, but the ratchets, I think is what it is. So got the impact and the drill here. Drill did just fine, but I'll show you what we installed, which I'm going to redo this a little bit. This is just temporary. Put the sensor and the surge tank, or whatever we call this deal, and my nice kinked, terrible looking line. I'm going to buy a tubing bender for this. Okay, 70% battery on the GoPro, and it says it's low battery. Anyways, just drilled and tapped this unit. We'll see how that works, and put the bung out of it, or the fitting, into this. And shout out to one of my subscribers. I don't have your name, I forgot it, but you sent me, he's a small block Ford. All right, he's a small block Ford guy, I remember that, but he sent me some of these right here. If I can get one out. And these are going to make it so much cleaner and prettier. I put one of these. It's I'm sure from Low Dollar, which we're doing the Low Dollar sensors in everything for this. I have been running Scarlett's, and just they had this kit. Scarlett's may have a kit. I just went with Low Dollar, became a dealer for them. They both are great sensors, by the way, but I've ran it up here and we've ran it inside. I'm going to wire it up before we go to the dyno. Oil change is done. I think that's pretty much, well, I'm not done with things. I'm going to be doing some more stuff this week. Removed this battery box kit over here, the original, the OG from 2019. And the good thing about having a not very nice car is, like, if you spray your Tin Soldier race cars bracket and you just use the plates that you use for weight in here, then it doesn't really make a difference because they're nasty weight. But we've got this sweet unit is going to go back here somewhere, probably like that right there. I've got to redo some of this stuff. I was waiting until we were done with the dyno to take the majority of this stuff out back here. This tank is finally going to come out. A bunch of this, well, not the cage, but I'm going to take all of the inner structure of this deal out. We're going to get scallop strips and some 1-inch tubing, and we're going to make a really nice setup back here that's a lot prettier than what we've got going on. So, and we're going to take, I got to get these, I'm going to cut these down here, and then this unit is going in there. Just a little easier. The other battery box, like simply for running this innovative racecraft, the battery charger unit here, like, I was going to have to drill new holes into that box and stuff, and just not a real huge fan of that. But like you can see, we're going to have to redo some sheet metal and some things back here that I'm going to do after the dyno is the plan. So that is the plan. But all right, so I want to talk to you guys real quick. Let me set you up. Let me get this deal going here in just a second. Yeah, we can do it like that right there. Does that work for you guys? All right. This is something that should have happened a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted to do this for my first video starting off in 2025 because it's important to me. It's important to my family. It's important in my whole life. So I'm a Christian and I need to represent Christ more in my videos. I'm a sinner. I say the wrong things, I do the wrong things. I'm not perfect by even any stretch of the imagination. The only redeeming quality from me is that I have a merciful Savior. And it is a huge part of my life, and I don't talk about it in my videos. I don't really have any particular reason why. There's really no excuse for it, to be honest with you. And I should have been much, much more. I should be a larger representative of Christ because of what he's done for me. So just a real quick testimony. I accepted Christ into my heart at 5 years of age, really, really young. I was baptized in a river in, I think, Monroe County, West Virginia. And when I was 12 years old, I got assurance of my salvation at a youth camp at Gospel Light Baptist Camp in Hillsville, Virginia. And that was just I was young whenever I first accepted Christ. I just had to make sure that I understood things, and I did. I've grown up in a Christian home. My dad is a pastor, and I grew up in a Christian school. I graduated from a Christian school, and it is a huge part of my life. I have my 3-year associate's degree in theology, 4-year degree in business management. So Christ is a huge part of my life, and to not have him in a larger representation, I mean, you guys heard me talk about going to church and different things like that. It's just not, it's not right. And that may be a reason that these videos haven't done as well as I would want to, is me not representing a huge part of my life. I get emotional about it because God has been so good to me. He is the reason that I have my wife, my kids. I have a great job, and I have a hobby that I'm passionate about, and I have an amazing family. My parents and grandparents are all just absolutely amazing, and I could go on for hours talking to you about how God has influenced my life and the pieces that he has placed that have made everything come together. I'm just not able to put it in my brain that things just happen by chance, that my wife just happened to, her parents have a calling to go to our Christian school, that my dad had just, there's so many things, like the way that my parents met, the way that my grandparents met, the way that things just fall into place. And I know that there's people who can make their perspective on that. I understand. I just feel like it's God's leading on my life, and he's a huge part of it. My life's verse is Psalms 37:4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he will give thee the desires of thine heart. I made that my life's verse when I was 12 or 13. I'm not going to lie, I was in love with my wife at a very, very young age. When I was I think we started dating when I was 15, and I made that my life's verse, and I've stuck by it. And so if you see me put that in the videos, I delight myself in the Lord, and he's given me the desires of my heart. I'm a huge believer in prayer, and I believe that it works. I've seen it work in my own life. I've seen it work in my family's life. I've seen it work in my mom and dad's life so much. And so just wanted to be honest with you guys and up front. Not that I wasn't being honest or anything, but I think that I should have been a little bit more representative of that. And if there are friends of mine who don't know that about me, I'm ashamed. And I need to talk more about it, because it's almost like with cars, I'm probably going to do an absolutely stupid demonstration of this, but like if I have a trick or whatever, I'm not the guy that doesn't show you like how I accomplish something. I want to show you. I'm just a beggar that's found bread that wants to give another the chance to find bread. And that's how I'm going to be. So I'm going to try to incorporate God and Jesus Christ more in my videos here on out. And if you ever want to talk about anything like that, if you see me at the racetrack, if you see me in person, if you ever want to have any questions or anything like that, I would love to tell you about Jesus and what he's done for me. Dying on the cross for me and for you, and how you can have a personal relationship with him. So I really appreciate you guys watching this. This is an emotional thing for me. God is a huge part of my life. Like I've said already, I'm going to ramble. And for the friends of mine who have pushed me to do this, you know who you are. And it's great to have good friends, and friends who lead you in the right direction and the right paths. And so I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching. There's going to be a bunch more videos in 2025. I've got some more stuff to do to the car before we take it to the dyno. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we'll see. That's going to be the plan anyways, is wire the sensor up, get the battery back in, and we should be good to go. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'm not going to get into any crazy comments in the comment section. If you have your negative opinion about that, I understand. I pray that the Lord works on your heart. And if this is convicting to you, I don't know what to tell you. I know that stuff happens to certain people. So guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and catch you in the next video. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the